Hello.
Hey, everybody! It's time for S.E. Supposed to say O.
Does everybody hate the song? I still hate the song.
What do you mean? I thought we all agreed that we loved it.
I like the idea of it, very conceptual. Oh shit, it's Evan! What's up, Evan?
Hey,
Long time no see.
that's right.
So, welcome to the SEO show. This is the show where we talk about trending Google search topics so that we can put them in our metadata to get organic search results.
Activating metadata. Organic results confirmed.
We are sponsored by Paul Simon, and that is our theme song, Call Me Al. We're looking for new covers, so if you're a fan of the show and you want us to feature your cover of Call Me Al, record it and send it to us.
I would love that. I love UGC. That means user-generated content.
Yeah, I want a little audience participation.
Come on, guys! Clap your hands and join in!
I heard Call Me Al the other day. Remember the other day when we were waiting forever to get bagels, Ryan?
Yeah, it was on there.
Yeah, I was like, I heard it come on, and then I looked around for you, and then you left because I wanted to be like, oh,
it's the song.
This is it. Remember, did this sound familiar?
So this week we've got kind of a classic bunch of. I haven't been recording lately, honestly, guys. I fell off the wagon.
The pod wagon.
I fell off the pod wagon. I just got bored.
I think that's more and more acceptable these days.
Everybody's falling off.
Accept it.
Mm.
You know, it's no one has this sort of like demand for their stamina.
It's not even like this is hard. It's just like when it comes around time to do it, I'm like, do I want to just keep watching YouTube videos or do I want to do anything at all?
Have you guys been noticing that a lot more people are just kind of sporadically? No one's really on a schedule anymore. Have you noticed that? Or do you feel like the content that you guys still watch is still on a schedule?
You're saying
You're just talking about content.
You're just talking schedules. In general. Yeah. People's work is more keyword precarious.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's like capitalism hashtag.
When it comes to my content, an 18th century painter, where the only way that you can get consistent work out of me is to be my patron and to invite me into your castle where I can live for free.
What do you mean? Who are you making art for right now? Who's your king?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking for royalty.
You're looking for like a sugar daddy, but it's more like a sugar.
For those, we're all looking for that.
Exactly.
We're all looking for our Medici.
Precisely. All right, guys, but I want to get right into the content gold, and I think the first content gold is what did you guys do for Black Friday?
Oh, wait. Did you pull up? Are you looking at Google search trends?
I am looking at search trends, but here's the thing. In my gut, as an audience professional, I know that what's
popping know Black Friday. It's Cyber Monday.
Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
I'm going to pull up the trends. Hold on. So, you guys, if you want to play at home, you're going to want to go to trends.google.com and go to that side menu and look at trending searches.
Follow along with us.
For some reason, Cyber Monday is not at the top of the search.
I know. I figured that's what we would jump off on, then we can.
We should jump off on it, but like what?
Is it because I thought that I forgot about Cyber Monday, and I thought it was just because I'm not in an office anymore, where people are like buzzing about it. Did you guys also kind of forget?
I couldn't forget. I wasn't allowed to forget.
Yeah, it's like Evan's job. This is almost like Tech Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's one of them. It's one of the big ones.
You guys do anything special?
I didn't buy anything. What for Black Friday?
Yeah, or Cyber Monday.
I wanted to throw a shout out to Zach Show Live's podcast because me and him did a little Black Friday combo the other day.
Ooh.
I
Thanks
saw
for-
that. Did you guys
Yeah.
purchase anything on the cast?
No.
That would have been cool.
We were just talking about how, I
Some
mean, we could
tweet.
bring up the same combo as like, it feels like every single Black Friday and Christmas, you have to consider whether you want to let like an Alexa or like a Google Home device into your house.
They were practically giving them away this time. Again. Like even more so.
We were saying that they should be giving them away. you know
Yeah,
what I
because
mean?
it's a surveillance device.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah, they're doing it, but So did I ever tell you guys how when they first came out in Dumbo, I was working there at the time. They had some sort of like pop up like Google activation where they were literally giving them away. So all you had to do was like come up to the installation or whatever. I think there was some sort of raffle situation going on, and they were just giving them away. I feel like that's very suspicious.
It's very suspicious, but my personal anecdote for that is when I went home for Thanksgiving, one of the things I always do is ask my Alexa what the weather's like today, and I almost did it while I was at home, and then I felt lonely.
Oh my god, me
Whoa.
too.
So you have an Alexa
Me
in your
too.
life? You guys both have Alexas?
Yeah.
No, I have a Google Mini, and I joke about it all the time. How when I leave home, sometimes I want to ask her things, and she's not with me. So then
Oh, really?
I feel like I'm cheating on her with Siri.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, totally.
Because like if you ask Siri, if you say like, "Hey Google," but it's Siri listening, she gets real mad. She says, "Oh, that's awkward."
Oh wow. That's
Yeah.
So
I
do you
totally
feel like your
feel
life
that.
has
I
been
totally feel that.
improved, though?
What is it?
Do you feel like your life has been improved from having a voice assistant then, you guys?
yeah.
Whoa. Anna, you're sounding crazy right now.
I do. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
Is that fine?
Yeah, no, you're good.
I thought about it for a really long time. Like I decided to get it because I wanted it to improve my life in a very specific way, and that's what I'm using it for. Which is like the media alarms are like my favorite thing. I really, 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 really have been in the last year thinking about ritual, and to me, I feel like everybody's rituals are being spun by their environments, and so in order to reclaim my own life rituals, I decided to get the Alexa to help me do that, or the Google Mini to help me do that. Yeah, that was what I decided to do, and that's what I've done.
So wait, you have alarms that mean what?
You know how like back in the day you lived by like a church and you would hear the church bells?
Yeah,
goes
you
off,
have
and
some
it was,
Alexa alarms. When do
I
they?
have
When do they?
church, yeah, I have.
When
some
do they go
church
off?
bells. I have one that goes. I have a bunch that go off in the morning.
They're
so,
not
like,
based on the hours of the clock. They're just based on
Me.
random things. You've
On
made
my
your own
rituals.
church bells.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
I guess
what
that's pretty interesting. You
What'd
could
you
just
do,
set
Evan?
alarms on your phone, but
Did you
No,
guys
it's
get any
different.
deals
It's
though?
any Black Friday deals?
Yeah,
No.
tell me about your deals. I would really want to know
Yeah.
about deals.
I got 0 Black Friday deals.
Yeah, I got 0 Black Friday deals. But I was with my friend who like we went to GameStop and bought like a PS4 and like some video games and shit. And like the initial deal, like I forget what it was, like $200 for like a PS4 with like Spider-Man and like which is a pretty good deal, but like we got there and that deal was gone.
Oh, yeah.
And he still just bought it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Oh, okay. Well, I was already gonna buy it, so let's just do it." You know, which I'm sure, which is kind of like that's
the
path.
draw.
That's
Yeah.
what they want.
That's the sweet honey that they bring you in with.
Yeah. What kind of sweet honey did you get, Daryl?
So my crowning achievement for Black Friday is I got a 400 gigabyte micro SD card for $70.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here! You're lying.
How much does it usually retail for?
I think it's like 175.
Oh.
Fuck yeah!
It's pretty good. That was pretty good. There's also a few Nintendo Switch deals that I jumped in on as well. In terms
I gotta
of
say, buying media is horrible. Like buying SD cards and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
because they're not cool at all. like when you get that SD card, you're not
Right.
going to be like, "Hey guys, check it out." You just need
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
It's kind of like buying windshield wipers, like for your camera.
It's
It's like
so true.
things that you just don't want to buy, and they're not even that cool to buy.
But that's most of Black Friday. I feel like it's like electronics. I remember growing up, and my dad and my brother would wake up at like 5 in the morning to wait outside a Micro Center in Ohio. And they would bring all of that work. They would just like bring home exactly what you're saying, just like a giant hard drive that they got
Well,
for
that's
like
the thing.
$200.
That's what Black Friday is good for. Like
Yeah,
they want you to think that it's like time to buy a laptop or like time to buy a TV. But this is the thing is I do look forward to Black Friday specifically so you can stock up on these like shitty little knickknacks that you need,
Yeah.
like hard
yeah.
drives.
It's
Let me tell you.
It's the hoarding holiday.
I was talking to like Sean because I think we both kind of had a similar thing. We're just like, I'm not gonna look at the deals because I just don't really want to buy anything, and I don't want to tempt myself.
It's really easy.
So like, but we were like, we said like, I was like, yeah, I was checking out like some like like brawny, I need some paper towels, maybe some eggs, you know what I mean? Like I'm like trying to be like very like just like things that I will like 100% use and need. Like I'd love to get some like I would love it if there's some like food deals.
Oh,
I haven't seen any of those.
You know what else is really good for Black Friday is shoes. For no reason. Yeah.
Really?
Like I just tabbed over.
That's something I wish I would have.
We haven't even
like
I just want to say, to tie it into trending searches, Nike is the number 2 search right now with 200K searches. Did Nike drop some shoes?
Wait, Zach.
It looks like the new Kyrie's. Yeah.
Zach, just FYI, Joe's New Balance outlet, 50% off right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
50?
Yeah. Wow.
Going there now.
Joe, I've never even heard this. Joe's New Balance outlet.
Yeah.
Is that like a hot place to look for sneaks?
I don't know. I just felt like, here's the thing: is every day I load up this website called DealNews.com. They're a deal aggregator.
Yeah, I've heard.
I'm loading that one up too.
Damn.
Every day, yeah. You just
Deals outlet.
DealNews.com.
I love this.
DealNews.com.
And I don't buy something. I would say like 99% of the time I don't buy anything, but you just say like, oh, I do need a hard drive, and this one's like $30 off today.
Wow, that's crazy. Right. Yeah, I love that.
Deal News.
Yeah, so let's see here. Actually, in terms of shoes, I actually got this. I'm on my 3rd Black Friday shoe purchase. I got a pair of North Face, like really cool North Face boots that I thought were just going to be that I was just going to use for New York City slush survival.
Right.
But they're actually so nice and so warm that I'll probably like legit use them on the trail. They ended up being way nicer than I thought.
Wow.
That's sweet.
And then I got some like weirdo, I think shoes these days are all about like looking weird. So I got some weird Adidas with tons of colors.
Dang.
Nice.
Do you feel like, I'm looking at these ones that's on the Slam Online. That's trending today.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're talking about. They're like real extra, real ergonomic, real like very opulent.
Oh yeah.
They have like
the concepts.
gold Nike swoosh.
What for the listeners? What can you explain to them what opulent means?
Just like very, like
regal,
very sumptuous,
detailed.
I was gonna say regal.
Well, this does actually look like a prop. Like if you morphed 2018 and the cartoon Disney Aladdin together.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's like the exact Aladdin colors. Like I feel like I'm looking at the Disney cassette.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking at.
Wait, are you guys talking about the Kyrie's?
Yeah. Wait, what character's wearing these 3 colors? Is it the monkey? Or these 4 colors, like the gold, the red, the tan, and the purple.
It's
Aladdin?
It's like maybe Aladdin himself.
Yeah, it's Prince Ali. It's Prince Ali after he asks the genie to make him into a prince so he can appeal to them.
Oh my god, I wish I could show this. I wish I could show this picture to you guys. Google him. It's the first image. Totally the Kyrie.
Google what?
Aladdin.
Yeah, it looks exactly like Aladdin. Oh my god.
We should do it side by side.
This is great.
Yo,
Can we post
That's
that?
amazing.
I'm posting
Do
this.
the
I'm
side
stealing
by side.
That's gonna be the album art for this episode, guys. If you have
Yeah, that's
if you have a
excellent.
podcast that can look at the album art,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
put
love it.
like maybe
The Kyries are the modern day Aladdin.
Yeah.
it's all the colors.
Yeah, it's
They
like
got it all
looking-
in there.
That's
It's even
so.
kind of like shaped
I love
like his
it.
head a little bit. It has the same attitude. You know, like it's kind of like
You're
sharp
right.
and kind of like spiky, but like kind of like friendly looking still.
Yeah.
Do you have a Twitter for this podcast?
Nah.
Okay.
Why? Because you feel like that would be a great
We
Twitter
need to
meme?
do that. Yeah, we need.
Because
that's our
I'm
first Twitter
tweeting. I'm
Twitter
tweeting
podcast.
right now.
That these look like how could if people don't already see that? I mean, they're supposed to
No
look
one's
like
gonna see that.
Egyptian.
That's a very
Well, yeah,
that's
the first sentence is the Eye of Ra plays a huge role in ancient Egyptian mythology, so it's already like Middle Eastern and shit. Like I
no,
think
come on.
people are gonna.
For
Egyptian
sure.
Mythology. Damn, that's so
I
sick.
can't imagine there's not already a lot of Aladdin chatter right now.
Wow. Well,
Wow.
fucking tweet that. Oh shit!
Oh.
I didn't even see the back. Holy crap!
Guys,
Well,
they
we
have a
should move
giant
on. This is really
Egyptian eye
visual
on
for
them.
the
Guys,
listeners. These are awesome shoes.
You should have just been Googling
Check 'em
this
out.
to be watching it.
I mean, I hope they
These
did,
are
but for
gnarly,
those of you that
dude.
have
Check it out. Nike with 200,000 searches.
I mean, they're tight.
Dude, you guys got to check out
I
the
mean-
intro to this amazing cartoon called Mummies Alive.
Mm.
Can you
Mummy?
actually, Rhonda? Are you in a place where you could pull up a little bit of that?
Wait. I feel like you told me to watch Mummies Alive
Mummy's
before.
alive.
I definitely have. I will rep Mummies Alive literally anytime.
Wait, like the show. Wait.
I swear you've told me to bring up Mummies Alive.
Is that it?
Yes, for sure.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that too?
I kind of do. Yeah, I used to watch this and Thundercats.
Boom.
This is a sweet intro.
Yeah.
A little boy named Dusty found a secret house
Rah,
this
rah,
year.
rah, rah.
He was once a pharaoh when the Egyptians ruled Persia. Also a big scare trying to get obtained.
This is crazy. I completely forgot about this cartoon, though, man. Holy shit.
Wow, I never forget.
This is excellent. This is so good. I totally forgot. Oh my god.
We got to get into the
Yeah.
topics, guys. I'm sorry. Somebody's got to
Yeah.
take
Do
us
you
back.
want
Alright.
to talk about this Mars landing?
Yeah, what's
Oh,
up?
I
Yeah,
didn't
what
even
the
know
hell
what
happened
happened. Do
here?
you know, Evan?
I watched it. Yeah, I watched it live.
What are the deets?
Okay, so like
There's a Mars lander named Insight.
yeah, the whole deal with Insight is that it's pretty literal. They like literally want to get insights about Mars, and so you might think like, okay, shouldn't shouldn't all of the Mars rovers have been about understanding Mars? And I guess they were, but now this one can do a couple new things. It can it has a little thing that'll burrow underground and measure the heat of the like top 15 feet
Wow.
of soil. It's got a drill.
They all have
That's
a drill.
cool.
Well, I mean, it's a drill that goes like 15 feet deep, not like a few inches.
I feel like if there was any tool that
This is a great,
Sorry.
a great
I pulled up a video, you guys.
so-
It's just like the control room. It's really not a great video.
Yeah.
I feel like
Like,
everything we've been the one tool that we've certainly been making sure to put in space is a drill. I feel like we've been drilling everything.
Yeah, I mean, you always want to go under the ground.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, out of all the tools.
It's got a seismograph, and they talked a lot on that stream that you had up just a second ago, Rondo, about how they can sort of measure. They can use that seismograph to measure a bunch of stuff, or like waves underneath the ground. And that's pretty much all I remember from the thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty regular. It's got 2 lily pads sitting off the side of it.
Insight will pay off with the first detailed look at the interior of Mars, providing long-sought answers to questions about how planets were assembled when the solar system coalesced from a cloud of debris 4 billion years ago.
Oh, thank you.
Does that have like a thermal imaging camera on it?
I mean,
by chance?
probably though.
I don't know.
Hey, okay, so that had 500,000 searches. Do we have any other like big searches the last couple days? Any big topics? It's a lot of sports, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm looking to the listener at home. Every single topic is some kind of sports thing.
How much are AirPods? Because I feel like I'm the last fucking guy.
Yeah, I don't have them either.
On the fucking planet to
I think
have
they're
one.
like $120 or something.
They're $150.
You have
no.
He just knows.
You don't.
Wow.
Flex.
Well, I have.
Well, you're not an
I have an
guy.
Android phone, and they do work with Android phones, but also I'm kind of thinking about getting the JBLs.
Huh? How are those looking?
Those are good. Those ones are a little bit, longer battery life. They're like sweat proof. They're better for workouts, that sort of thing. They don't look like.
I mean, I want something that's kind of durable, but
yeah,
I honestly feel like yeah, either one would probably be.
What was I doing where I really wanted? Oh yeah, I was at the gym this morning and I was wearing my over-the-air headphones, and I was like, I wish I had earbuds that were wireless.
Yeah, mine always.
Yeah, I don't really get people like working out with over ears. I mean, I get it, but like, isn't your fucking head really hot? Like,
I was doing a weenie workout. I haven't been to the gym in a little bit, so I was just warming up basically.
But you had the over ears.
Yeah, I do.
Maybe you do for privacy.
I like the wireless, or I like earbuds, but I like the fact that it's wireless. So you're just so free. But I agree.
Yeah.
Would you give that up for just the fact that you have to like charge them or make sure that they're charged all the time?
That is annoying, but I don't know.
I hate that more.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure yet.
Oh,
I
but
haven't had the luxury of the AirPods yet, where like
the thing is
when you put them away, they charge. Yeah, that's actually
the little docklet doodad makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I forgot. I did buy something not for Black Friday or Cyber Monday, but I did buy it, and it is related to this. I got a hands-free cell phone holder.
What? How do you do that?
It goes around my neck and then sort of arches back up to hold the phone like right in front of my face.
Dang,
so I can like walk around. I can do dishes. I can do stuff and just like have YouTube vlogs going in my foreground.
Is it made for you to put it on your body?
Yeah, you put it around your neck. Yeah.
That's like.
I went on Amazon.
That's what we all want.
Yeah, I was looking for something to attach to like my head and sort of like snake out and down, but it looks like people are going with the around the neck solution.
Have you tried it? Is it good?
It's coming tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow. I'll do a review.
Hell yeah. That sounds fun.
I have an idea for you that I'll tell you later, but yeah, I'm so glad you got that. I have one that is like that I attach to my desk, and it's also because it's like a swivelly arm that's made out of metal, and it's like really hard to bend.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, but that's kind of what it is made out of too.
Okay.
Is
the snake metal?
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Dang, I can't wait till that's just part of fashion.
Just wearing my phone around.
Yeah. That'll be beautiful.
So that was like, Zach was saying AirPods. That's like number 12 with 100K searches. People, I guess there's AirPod deals today.
Yeah. You know what I've been thirsting about? I've been thirsting over that new GoPro.
Oh man, me too.
Oh. I've been seeing ads for that.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking for an excuse.
It's just good.
So tell us
a cool camera.
What the update to the GoPro is.
They started doing their patented motion stabilization. Called Hypersmooth.
That's what the Subway ads are. Like, it has some sort of message relating, like, I don't know, never have shaky camera again.
Well, I was always into hyperlapse.
Hyperlapse, yeah.
And all they're doing is recording your phone's gyroscopic data and its accelerometer data alongside of when it's recording the video. And then it uses that information to stabilize the video rather than like a visual information. And so it always turns out a lot smoother than, a different type of stabilization. So it's like a digital stabilization, but it's like a really cool advanced kind of digital stabilization.
Like more stable than hyperlapse?
No, it is the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's just like its own
It's-
recipe, basically, doing the same process.
I can't believe they just put that together. Like,
I know,
Yeah.
it's been like 10 years.
It's
Yeah,
been
seriously.
5-ish. But
yeah, it's.
I wrote
more
them
than
a
one
passionate email. I wrote GoPro a passionate email that they needed
Wow.
to incorporate this technology into their cameras because it's just like no doy. And I like to believe that that is why they did it.
Wow, can you imagine? I hope they hear this.
Yeah, that'd be really sweet. Speaking of sweet, did you guys have a lot of sweets during Thanksgiving
Oh my
this
god, I
year?
almost forgot about Thanksgiving, yo.
Yeah, we did last week. We didn't talk about it, did we? Nah. We had a
No, we
cobbler
didn't.
at our Friendsgiving. We had a
Sweet
cobbler
treat,
gobbler cobbler
sweet
cup.
treat,
Oh, your guys'
sweet
Thanksgiving looks
treat.
so adorable on
Yeah.
Instagram stories. I'm so glad that you guys decided to create media about that.
Yeah. It was
That was half of the reason why I fucking did it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? It wouldn't have happened if there wasn't at least going to be like a cool video.
Boom. No, I sincerely, I was like, wow, you guys are having such good fun. I like the competition. I know that for those people listening,
Right.
you have no fucking idea what I'm talking about, but just trust me, it was
We had a
wholesome
cobbler
AF.
competition.
friendly.
Right,
fun,
we all made a different
family
cobbler.
fun.
It was good, like, but it was rare that everyone kind of showed up and actually made a cobbler.
I honestly can't believe there looked like there were a lot of cobblers on that table. I was
There
like,
were
what?
5.
That's a lot of cobblers.
Turns out cobblers are pretty damn easy.
Yeah,
to make.
cobblers.
What would you say,
In
30
case
minutes?
anyone at home they take about an hour.
Yeah, probably. Like prep time to like it probably takes like literally like 30 minutes of work maybe. And then you put it in the
And
oven,
they're
but maybe
so
not even
good.
30.
You can't mess up, really.
What was the favorite? What flavor was the favorite?
Cherry, classic.
Cherry.
Cherry?
Yeah.
Nice. I should have
Cherry.
said what was the favorite, but I didn't.
Favorite.
Nah, I'm excited though.
but,
We did all the classics, really. Like peach was there.
Yeah. We had peach. We had wild berry, which was mine.
You had a banana one.
Can't
right?
really.
Yeah, I made a banana pineapple.
Banana pineapple.
Ooh.
The shitty thing was Ryan got number 1, first place and second place, which kind of hit me a little bit weird.
Whoa.
Because I was in third.
Damn.
Or no.
We
I
tied
was
for
tied
second
for
place.
second. I was tied for
Ooh,
second.
what was yours,
and
Zach?
Mine was the wild berry. It was just like a bunch of different berries, like just
Oh, that sounds
just wildly thrown in
Wow.
there. So
That's
why I
very
call it.
90s energy, dude. I like that.
Yeah.
I guess it is. But we also had some cake and did you guys have any cake? Because today's National Cake Day. I didn't know if you knew that.
Oh.
We had pies. We had 3 pies at our Thanksgiving.
Did you
Yeah.
happen to go to Whole Foods and scope out their pie special? Because that's what I did, and I also got 3 pies, and they were selling them for 3 for $24. So you got a raspberry, you got a cherry, and you got a blueberry or an apple instead of the cherry. But and then I forgot them. I didn't take them to where I was supposed to go.
What?
Oh no.
They so they were good.
They were really good, but they never made it. I really messed up.
Damn.
We also had a blueberry pie, but we had blueberry, we had pumpkin, and we had what do you call it? Apple.
Ooh, classic apple pie.
That's a good spread.
I'm not trying to one up you, but my dad hypes out on pies. He fucking loves to
He
make
made
pies.
them.
I'm sure they were all better than our cobblers.
I think that pies are secretly not hard to make, and so when he makes a beast pie, everyone's like, "Holy fuck, this pie is so good!" And then he just the praise to effort ratio is really
Very
high.
interesting, because
Wow.
if you make a cake, that is a true feat. But if you make a pie, it's not that hard.
Right.
Wow.
The hardest part is the
Which
crust.
is crazy.
As long as you can make a good
It's
crust,
tough, though.
That's what they say. Is the crust is the hardest part. But I feel like when you make a pie, you have a lot to live up to in everybody else's eyes because it is literally the icon of America. and it's like,
Right.
it's like
I guess.
you can't screw it up.
I would argue that the cobbler is, but that's just
American
me.
Pie, baby. I don't think so.
That's right. I think when America logs on, it's Avatar is
I
pie.
totally agree. Yeah, that's so true.
Do you?
So we're at 30 minutes. You guys got any more SEO that you want to do?
I know, right? Like I'm looking at the list of things in the news.
Everything, and
Yeah,
you're right,
it's just
Evan. You were right. It's like
nothing,
sports,
really.
but then it's just all shoes. Like,
Hey,
I feel
wait.
like that's
This is a weird one. Number 11 from Saturday with 200,000
PS4 Cyber
searches.
Monday.
Dummy boy?
No,
Dummy
I'm
boy.
talking about surgery on a grape. What is that?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I
dude,
missed
that's
that.
going to be real.
What's that?
That has real meme potential because I saw a follow-up
What?
meme
It
today.
was all in one day.
Surgery on a
Everybody was
grape?
looking at that dang grape. Also, that dang grape happened like 3 years ago, but for some reason, someone decided it should be a meme like this Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I don't get it.
So there's that.
So
I saw
I'm look-
the follow-up meme, the rebound meme today was a chicken sandwich stuffed in an elevator rail, and the caption was chicken sandwich visiting grape in the hospital.
Oh no! Oh my god!
So what is that? What do you mean, though?
Did you see the meme? Did you see the grape meme?
I'm looking at this video on YouTube of like a bunch of scientists working with like robotic arms and like very tiny scissors cutting open the
Yeah.
skin of a grape.
Yeah, don't you remember
And-
that from a couple years ago?
It's from August 2010, Da Vinci Surgical System, surgery
Yeah.
on a grape. And so what was the meme? They gently peel back the skin of the grape. It is
That's
very impressive. I mean, this is impressive technology. What's
Oh.
the meme though?
That's it.
That's just the meme.
They did it.
It's like America discovering that this is a thing, or like.
I mean, it's beautiful, honestly. It's kind of like cool to watch.
I would say
Well,
it's a different
I
kind of
think
meme for sure.
I think it's personifying the grape. Like the captions that I saw were like, thoughts and prayers go out to grape, the family of grape.
Yeah.
So are we the grape?
I think our fragile egos are the grape.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I wanted to read this one and see. They did surgery on a grape is the weird meme that's your new obsession. Man, that was a masterful
So-
take on it.
Nobody can explain it? Like, can you explain why it's popular or no?
Wait, honestly, okay.
This seems like,
No.
you know what this seems like? This just feels like nobody's actually talking about it. This feels like whenever like Russia does those things where like the government pays people to like have like fake protests in parks, and he'll like pay somebody to be in a gorilla costume and he'll make it look like the world is really crazy and that there's like really like a democratic struggle and conversation going on, but really nobody's doing anything. These are all just like behind the scenes. I feel like surgery on a grape was just like a bunch of bots and fake people stirring up shit about this, and it was enough so that people caught on.
Oh, you think
Do-
this is a conspiracy
I
theory?
think surgery on a grape
If
No,
I
I
had
don't
is
to
think
organized
guess, I feel-
propaganda.
Wow.
This is like we're gonna fucking learn how to do like eye surgery and like let's practice. on
But
a
why
grape.
did it suddenly
here's
just
the-
like
think that there-
emerge?
Do you think that there's like
Here's
a
a fact.
meme generator? Like this is just a glitch in the
Mm.
global
I think-
meme
No,
generator?
here's my theory. Let me guys hit you with my theory right now. So first off, they do actually practice on
Yes.
grapes. This is probably a very standard like medical practice
Okay, so
video.
why does it matter?
Right.
Here's why I think this doesn't make sense to us is because I believe that this came backwards in the meme pipeline where this actually started on Instagram and then made its way off, and that's why we don't have like a record of it.
Right.
Because like Dr. Instagram is real.
Yeah.
And so somebody probably just saw this on Dr. Instagram or like it had a weird hashtag and just got out of its circle.
Oh, that's funny.
And then they're just like, oh man, thoughts and prayers for my grape over here.
That's a pretty good analysis and probably like pretty realistic. Probably the most realistic take.
Because I'm thinking about where the source material is from, and it's like definitely Dr. Instagram.
Yeah.
First of all, this
I'm
video that
looking
I
at the
saw
video
was where?
from Edward Hospital. and that seems what it's from, or at least one
Peter
of
Mac
the
Cancer
popular.
Center is like the one that I pulled up on
Really?
Twitter.
On YouTube with right under 1 million views from Edward Hospital. I got Da Vinci Surgical System Surgery on a Grape, and it's a good video.
They do nice work with the Da Vinci on grapes. Let me tell you.
It's really fun to watch. But
my conspiracy theory is maybe the most neurotic. It's just like they were just testing to see if everyone would pile on, and everybody did.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what this is. This is just what was on the script for today.
Well, here, let me ask you this: how many co-conspirators do you need to make a meme?
I say 2.
I don't know.
1. It really
like
only takes 1.
how many?
I feel like it's like they
How
try.
many RT?
I feel like they try things like this all the time, and sometimes it doesn't work. But this time it did.
Like the dress thing.
Yeah. No, I actually the dress. You feel like
we
that
get
was
like one
conspiracy.
weird one a year. One that's like. Why
I like the idea. Like Yanni and Laurel. That was another one. That was another one from behind the scenes of the Gov.
It leaked out of the Kremlin psyops labs.
Not
Lonnie and Jarl.
Oh man, no, Ryan. I thought you were saying that you thought that maybe there is a meme generator, like an algorithm that is constantly playing in the background of the internet, and it just made an accidental one. Like it was like a hit.
Oh, that's a funny idea.
Yeah, I was saying that
Okay.
it was like propaganda, like in the
Yeah,
way that
I mean that is kind of what I was saying.
Okay.
But
Either one. Those are 3 solid theories, though.
Like it's somebody's job in the Russian government just to make the world look crazy and to make it look like people are going crazy and like the world is weird and wild. And so I feel like, how do you make that feeling on the internet? It's things like this grape. Like, wow, the world really is crazy.
Yeah, but what country is this coming out? Is this American technology?
What?
Is the grape peeling American technology? Is it proprietary to America?
I don't know. It's Da Vinci Surgical System. I'm not sure where that came from.
That's just medical web.
So memes or doctor Instagram is like a real thing. I listened to this thing that was talking about how doctors are thriving on that platform, especially like plastic surgery.
Are they sharing like information via like stories or something?
They just show their procedures. Like I've seen where they just do plastic surgery on people.
Yeah,
I've
seen that one guy's Snapchat. What's that one Snapchat that it's all the plastic surgeries?
Oh God,
I bet there are a lot.
I forget.
It's rough, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure
I don't
there's
watch those
plenty
anymore.
I think if the listener wants to understand this, just think about when you go to the barbershop and they ask you if they could take I always go to the barbershop with a real fucking busted haircut. And they're like, it's so bad. They're like, can I do a before and after? And I'm like, sure, man, whatever. And, they take me from a disgusting mop into like a reasonable haircut. And I think that's what doctors do too. They're like, look, this guy came in, half of his testicles are blown off. And look, perfectly good.
You think doctors really do that?
Yeah.
Plastic surgeons?
Yeah, well, first of all,
plastic surgeons do.
They have private practices. So like the ones that have private practices are definitely out there being like, yo, look at this.
Do you think that doctor Instagram networks are like private and that they show like gruesome shit on their like private doctor
because it's
stories?
to get customers. Like that's the whole incentive of it.
No. I would say, Rondo, I would say that it's like, well, a lot of people just have private accounts anyway. And at least Mertz seems to be private, like regular people's accounts, but they like will post regular stuff like memes, personal pictures, and then like really I'm sitting next to Mert all the time. And by the way, audience, Mert's my boyfriend, and he's a medical student. He'll be cruising through regular Instagram, and then like the other day we were at the coffee shop, and he saw a picture of a guy who just bled out of his eye, and I was like, oh God!
Oh my God!
And that's just normal. That's just normal for him. He didn't even he jumped because I jumped. That was just normal every day for him.
So like some doctor or nurse or something like just took a picture of some guy's eye bleeding or a video of it.
Well, yeah, and then And then they said that it was, they do sort of like ask other doctors, like, what do you think about
Yeah.
this? Because
Oh,
like in
really?
that
That's
case,
what the function
I believe,
Yeah.
yeah, that's so true.
to bring in a second
That
opinion
makes
vision.
sense after you saying that.
Wow,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, because it's like their network, so they all kind of probably actually learn a lot from each other.
How would you feel though? Like, you go in there with like a weird STD, and the doctor's like, "Pull down your pants. Let me take a gram of this really quick and share it on my doctor network."
It's because people don't think
we gotta
people
wait for
are
some
gonna
feedback.
say-
On...
Maybe people don't know. Maybe people don't know that it's going to go up on their gram.
maybe they don't, but also like if your face is not in it and it's just your nasty
True.
balls, A, whatever. B, also like, if that helps you get to a diagnosis of like some other doctor across the world, like I've seen nasty balls like that. Yeah, that's helpful.
But the problem is that the doctors network is just like the TSA. Like they totally are also sending pictures just for laughs, and that's like
You think so?
fact. Yeah. Well, I know a doctor, and they told me that.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like it's really.
So I just want to say, for future reference, I've never seen Mert do that. Mert would also never do that. But I do think that it's probably a thing that happens because people. Well, we've already seen it. Like there was that lady who got fired from her doctor's office because she was like dancing while doing open surgery.
I don't know.
Oh
Was
yeah.
that not allowed?
That was for good.
No, you can't post it. That's bad.
No. Once you break the skin, you're supposed to keep the amount of time that the patient is exposed to the air or like opened up to a minimum. This girl was like literally like dancing through like 3 or 4 verses of this song, just like the patient was just like splayed open.
What's interesting though is like that's happening anyways, regardless if she got fired or not. Like it's. I mean the amount of hours that doctors have to work in general probably breeds some seriously bad behavior. Like very.
I'll tell you what.
And I mean,
you guys,
and you hear the.
You guys want to listen to a really bad podcast? Check out Dr. Death.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
Dr. Death.
Dr. Death is about a neurosurgeon who just wanted to hurt people.
Oh my God.
And he had significantly more than 20 victims.
Can I tell you
why
do people want to listen to like murder podcasts and like like investigative Discovery Channel? Like
that's what
I can't believe people like put those on for light entertainment and for like going to work in the morning. They're like listening to the description of like child murders like on their way to work, drinking coffee. Doesn't make sense to me. Like why is that one of the most popular formats?
It's so true. There are a lot of them too. Like so many.
That's the main.
What was that last one that everybody was really into? Was it Serial or something?
I mean, Serial's one of the first. There's like something Town.
S-Town.
S-Town.
Yeah, S-Town.
Yeah. But there's like so many now.
There's so many now. I just finished the Bear. Oh God, what was it? Like Bear Birch. I can't remember what it is. It was good. Yeah, it was like a nice 11-part like true crime podcast.
I honestly think that I've thought about this before, and I think that anyone I don't know if that's any of you, but anyone that can come home and listen to something so dark or even just watch like really like gruesome, like I don't know, like horror movies and stuff, like I feel like you've just never seen real horror in your life.
Yeah.
Because if you've seen it, then you don't want to deal with it ever. I don't know. That's a sweet.
Yeah.
Because that would be essentially triggering your PTSD.
Exactly,
is what you're saying.
And that's
well, I gladly have not been privy to a gruesome murder or been stuffed in a barrel after I was dismembered. So seems legit to me.
Are you
it's just like
a crime drama?
Do you just take that when you after you listen to that stuff? Do you just like tune it out the rest of the day? You just like move. You're not thinking about it ever at all.
Yeah, that would come up. I think for me.
What is it?
Well, I would say I would say that the Dr. Death one was really upsetting, and I was actually like, I had to text Mert and be like, I'm listening to the most upsetting thing right now.
This is fascinating.
And I wanted to finish it because like I wanted to see how the guy got taken down / if he was taken down. Because once you've heard about the crimes, you're like, surely I need the justice that comes afterwards, you know?
Okay, that makes
Right.
sense.
And for the bear, whatever this other bear one was, they like never really solved the mystery.
Oh my god.
And so I wanted to like see it to the end to see where we were.
Man, I mean, I guess maybe when it doesn't make sense to me is like when it's like fantasy, like the TV, like
Oh,
like
no.
yeah, like the murder mystery, like TV shows or whatever. But when it's like true stuff, like this is crazy. I would probably want to know what happened.
Wait, I mean that's what most of them are.
They're always based on true life.
Yeah, most of them are like.
Even like the TV dramas.
Yeah, I mean most of those, like a lot of like those shows are based on true cases.
Making a murder. Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's what. Yeah, see, that's what brings people
like,
in. There's
this
like
is real, this really happened. I feel like people are like,
it's like watching the local news.
I don't know. I understand why. Like, I understand like the grotesque fascination with like death and like murderers and stuff, but I can't like the people. Like for some people, it's like the air they breathe. You know what I mean? Like that's all day long. That's why these things are so successful. People just want one every day for their commute.
Yeah, it's so wild.
I don't know.
Listen, if you find someone, so that's the thing is I only have two true crime podcasts like under my belt thus far. You know, if you can find someone who's just like munching on those like on Netflix, and then also like when they're not at their computer just getting on the podcast, like I will agree that might be something interesting to talk about.
I don't know, guys. If you listen to like murder mystery stuff or watch like true crimes things, tell me like what's the appeal, like what's the ongoing appeal, and like do you tune that out the rest of your day? Are you thinking about murder all day long? Like,
are you scared all the time?
Yeah, I am generally just interested in this. You want to wrap up the show?
Sure. I mean, all we've got are shoes and sports. So.
We didn't really talk about many of the topics today. There weren't very good ones.
I kind of prefer it this way. We don't have to cover all of them. This is a curation.
What?
Yeah, we're not the Internet Archive of hot trends.
I mean, we can talk about like right now. I mean, it's mostly a bunch of brands trending right now: Fashion Nova, Express, Nintendo,
Newegg
Outfitters,
is at number 9,
Best Buy. It's all these brands. I guess these are the brands with the deals. So guys, get out there and buy shit, cause.
But I guess maybe that is a good service. Should we, in case you guys have a little bit of time left in the day, it's now on East Coast 9:20. So if you're looking for anything else to buy tonight,
you're acting like this is live on the air.
And you know, I can read you off some of the hot places to look for deals. We've got Best Buy Cyber Monday at number 2. 3 is Nike. 4 is Best Buy. 5 is Fashion Nova. 6 is Urban Outfitters. 7 is Finish Line. 8 is Express. 9 is Newegg. 10 is GM. 11 is PS4. 12 is Under Armour. 13 is a little bit of sports with Mac Brown. 14 is Apple AirPods. 15 ComEd. 16 also Cyber Monday 2018. 17 is Sixers. 18 is Dell. 19 Ben. A little bit more of the sports.
And thanks for tuning in. Anna's just gonna play us out.
And that's a wrap.
Is that it?
Okay, yeah, it's a bunch of brands. Oh shit.
We might need to find a new source of conversation.
Yeah, Are you getting bored of like the
Google Trends? I think we could just we need to like maybe go to a different site next week and try it out.
A different
Twitter
trend provider.
Yes,
we can cross
something
check.
different.
I mean, I always like when you do the holiday of the day, Zach. When you like say what the day's holiday is.
Yeah,
Zach, are you on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Give me a live update. What do you think about these shoes I just got for $36 on Joe's New Balance outlet?
All right, guys. Thanks thanks for listening.
Yeah, the shoes, they seem all right. I need to see them. I would have to see them on.
Okay.
Send him a
But
pic.
for $36, I don't hate them.
Roll the dice, baby.
Guys, thanks for listening. Be back
Later.
next week. Or maybe sooner, I mean. Oh shit, the song's over.
Bye.
No, I wanted to
Bye.
keep going. Yeah, nah. All right. This one has like a really like it's like sizzles on the intro.
I just want to say before we sign off, and it's funny, Daryl already left, but like literally before the show started, I was like, I haven't heard from Daryl in a while. Like, I wonder, like, are we not calling him anymore? And then he was on.
Yeah.
So I never said that, but I was like, oh wow, that's weird.
He made it back. What's the same that?
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, I feel like this show should be like a lot more people. But then when I think about it, I'm like, I don't feel like I feel like I already kind of annoy enough people. like I would love more people on the guest list.
Right. No, but like 4 is kind of the max you want.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were gonna try Party Pod, but I can't. I got to get a lot more people on here for Party Pod.
A party pod? Oh, this was a new concept?
Yeah, maybe like get the most people on here as possible.
Ooh, man, that's gonna be a lot.
It might end up being like an audio nightmare, but yeah, it'd be fun to try it.
It's worth a shot.
All right. So I guess we'll be back. We'll be back soon. Next week, I guess. I don't know. You know, I have been really keeping my promise about posting episodes. So,
Well, if you're bored, hop over to Zach's Show Live. I got about 1 piece of content a week on average.
yeah, listen to Zach's Show Live. Like, it's usually just me and Zach.
And also, shout out to Sean and Nick. What is it? Talk about
Talk
movies?
about movies.
Oh
Yeah,
Huh?
Sean and Nick talk about movies.
That's a good one. They've been doing a lot of really good Instagrams. So check those out.
they got
Like
a promo
movies.
going. They got a giveaway going on. Go check
Yeah,
it
you
out.
get a free washcloth.
So if you're interested in that kind of thing, hit them up.
If you're interested in washing your balls.
All right. You want to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.